Hey guys, like this video right now if you want my Halloween pack to be released. 1,000 likes and I'm going to release it very soon. It's almost completed. Me and my pack maker have been working very hard, so just please go ahead and like the video right now and comment down below your IGM because I will be giving away one Badlion cape. So let's get into the video. Yo, what is going on guys? SuchSpeed here. Welcome back to another video going up on the channel. So today, as you can see by the title, I know all of you are like, what is this video, Tom? You've done the Badlion Client a long time ago. You know, the Badlion Client has been out for a very long time. This is just stupid clickbait. You're running out of ideas. Like, you know, a lot of people are probably going to be commenting that. If you guys don't know, I use a client called the Badlion Client. Now, I'm sure a lot of you do. It's the, you know, the work of the Badlion network making their own client, and they released it around 7 months ago now. Time actually flies by. I remember making the original video kind of showing it off, you know, yeah, showcasing it, I suppose. I believe my video was the first like ever video to like showcase the Badlion client, so that's pretty insane. Since 7 months ago, there has been so many changes on the client that I've never really thought about it, but I kind of wanted to like show off and like talk about the changes that have been made right now. You know, honestly, they do great stuff over at Badlion. I've always really supported most of their projects, if not all of them. You know, ever since like Cheatbreaker went down, I guess a lot of people have been using the Badlion client. They did hit their record for like players using it all at once, their max concurrent players of all time, and it was like 6,000. So there's like 6,000, imagine that, 6,000 players all using the Badlion client at once, which honestly is incredible to see that, you know, a lot of the community are now, you know, using a client instead of using, you know, whatever they use, and it's good. I think a lot of people have gone clean because of it. You know, there's not as many cheaters. They're starting to put it on, you know, server side, so it's honestly great. Today I pretty much wanted to go through everything they've actually changed since the original video I made like 7 months ago, because it has been like such a long time since, you know, obviously they did the initial release, and it was good back then. I still, you know, I didn't like the GUI back then. There was a lot of things that I personally like didn't like. You know, as far as the client performing, it's always been pretty good. Now, bearing in mind I'm in a pretty big hub here, so I'm not getting the best FPS, and my computer right now is actually dying. I need to get more RAM in my computer. I'm pretty sure it's like what's holding it back completely. But so the first thing I'm going to be pretty much talking about, the one thing I love that they implemented. Now, I don't think they implemented it in their newest update, which is their biggest update, by the way. So about 2 weeks ago they implemented 2.2, which, if you guys know, Tenebris made a video already talking about it, I believe, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Most of the updates they put in that, because that was like their biggest update since they actually released 7 months ago. But one of the things I personally love is now that you can literally go on your other monitor while still being in full screen. Okay, that's like completely pointless to a lot of people that don't have like 2 monitors, but it is a luxury. Like, if you guys know the struggle when you have to tab out, and you know, if you don't have a great computer, it takes you a little while to tab out, tab back in, but you can literally just swipe onto your other monitor now. You know, they've added that windowed mode, which I love. That's just one huge thing for me as like a YouTuber. It's really nice to be able to just like go on both monitors like really quickly. So it's a good thing in my opinion. I really love that. But I'm going to put a list of all the features that they really added on the screen right now, and I'm pretty much going to go through all of them. One of the big things is that they actually have like a resource pack organizer. Now, I believe this was a mod a very long time ago. I never used it as a mod, but if I go to my resource packs, as you can see, it has like a whole new layout now. So you can literally just scroll down, and you can scroll so much quicker. For me, the sidebar doesn't work, which is something I don't know if they're going to change, but you can literally use your mouse to like drag it down. It's a lot quicker. Like, to be honest, it gets you from A to B really quickly. You can move things around really easily. Typing in a texture pack here is never worked. Like, if I type in Huahi, like, I don't know why it doesn't come up. I actually don't get it personally. I don't know if they're still working on this or I have like an old version, but for example, if I type in Huahi, it doesn't come up with anything. So I really like the concept of being able to like search for packs, but right now it's actually not working. Well, for me at least, it's not working, even when I'm doing like A to Z. So yeah, I actually don't understand that personally, like why it isn't working, but I do love that concept of just being able to search up like whatever pack you want to use. A large portion of the Badlion client update in the 2.2 was that they updated a lot of mods. So they updated keystrokes, they updated armor status, updated FPS and CPS, updated potion status, and updated direction mod. A lot of these I just use, like for example, I use the keystrokes mod the most. A lot of them, you know, some of these I don't actually use. I don't know why. I just don't like filling up my whole screen with a load of mods that I don't really need. Like, even armor status, I only put on when I'm like playing UHC because it looks so ugly right here. Like, I don't know, I'm personally not a fan of having loads of mods on your screen at once. That's kind of why I disabled the chat. Like, I like having just my own way of like being able to just see everything. I don't want to have the chat. I turn off the scoreboard for the most part. Another thing I quickly wanted to show off actually is, I'm going to pull up the chat real quick actually. Okay, so here, look at this chat. They actually have their own custom chat now. So if I go to the Badlion client settings, if you go to better frames, they actually have their new chat. So as you can see, they actually added their own chat. Now you can get DM gems, you can get the Badlion Client. They also have clans and guilds which they're adding. So there's literally going to be a way to talk to other people across on other servers. I'm assuming they're going to add that. I don't know if they have that in other mods before. I don't know if like Laby mod have that, but that's honestly insane. I really don't like their new chat, so I don't actually use it like at all. But I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off because I don't use it. It's supposed to give you a lot better FPS, and one of the huge things they actually added now is that you can get better FPS than before. You know, they added FPS boost in like one of their main things of the update, so I'm assuming players get better FPS now, and that was like one of the main things with like the race of the clients. So like I call the race of the clients is like Badlion Client versus Cheatbreaker when Cheatbreaker was about to release, and then it did. That was just kind of the race there, and I think a lot of people chose the Badlion Client over Cheatbreaker. A lot of 1.8 players did. I think a lot of 1.7 players chose Cheatbreaker up until there was like a load of drama, and I don't believe Cheatbreaker's still up. I personally just deleted it just because I don't really have a use for it. Like I was using Badlion Client beforehand, and by the way, Badlion are not paying me to make this video like at all. I'm just doing it because I want to make everyone aware like that there is a client out there, you know, just if you know, spreading awareness of like a good client, a PvP client, so people are using this way more than just the regular Minecraft launcher. You know, I've seen so many players on Hypixel like using the client and having their own, you know, the Badlion Client cape, because when you know, you can buy the cape, and they probably made a lot of money from the capes, I'm not gonna lie, but I still have my custom cape here. They really want me to like make my own one that I could sell to you guys. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like I don't mind it, I just don't have it like a design yet, so let me know in the comment section. Like I'm gonna try and get a design, but would you buy cape if I had it? I don't want to use this one because it's kind of basic. Like this was the first ever Badlion custom cape. This was made like literally like 7 months ago. I've just had it on ever since. I do kind of miss my Minecon cape occasionally, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about this cape so far in the comment section. Do you think I should just sell this one, or should I get a whole new design? There is actually a load of capes in their store. One thing that I actually quite like, which I mean I'm not going to use right now or ever, but there's actually like a snap feature. This was on Cheatbreaker, and I actually told them to use this on the Badlion Client. Even when I was using Cheatbreaker, I told them like this is one huge thing that I love on Cheatbreaker. It's like where you could snap things, so they actually added that onto the Badlion Client, so as you can see it like snaps onto it now. That's just a lot nicer for like when you're actually organizing your GUI. And I actually haven't moved this around at all since like the first ever update, and I probably won't, but I do have like my own like I guess color theme or color scheme. I kind of like it a lot. It's just like the red and black sort of thing, a little bit of white here and there if like you're clicking, as you can see it turns white, so I like that a lot. You know, it's like my thing. And they've actually implemented like automatic bans now, so I'm assuming if someone tries hacking on the Badlion Client, which a few people have actually done, like there it is possible supposedly. You know, even when I was staffing on Arcane, we've put people in screen shares, they've like injected into the Badlion Client. It's a lot harder than people think though, so you know, it's not as common, but they've actually got automatic bans now, so hopefully that's going to help with a lot of people who are trying to cheat on the client. I'm assuming that's what it means. Like I actually have no idea, but one thing I quickly saw that I actually like the look of is a Clan Wars mod. So I actually saw screenshots of this on Gomma. Now if you guys don't know, Gomma is like a big German server. It's like a big PvP German server. I guess it's like mini game. It's quite competitive. A lot of big German YouTubers play on it. They actually partnered up with Badlion, with the Badlion Client, so like a large portion of the server is Badlion Client only, like most of their PvP stuffs. That's also why there's a lot of players on the Badlion Client, I assume. They have a Clan Wars mod, which sounds really cool. Like I saw screenshots of that. I actually like the idea of it. I like the concept. Now if they could implement that into U8Cs and stuff, that would even be cooler. I guess it would be weird to have that, but even in like team fights on like, you know, duels or whatever, if you're doing like 5v5, it would be cool to like have a clan war, have like a little clan area, so like you have a specific chat for it, which I know you have in the Minecraft chat anyway, but it would be cool to like have one side of the screen, you know, saying who is fighting who. I don't know, I just think that would be like a really cool concept. They could have like a logo there and everything. I really like the potential that the Badlion Client has. You know, I like that they're, you know, adding different things, you know, doing something different. I think is the best thing. Now, you know, obviously I'm going to talk about this a little bit, but there's a lot of servers like out there trying to do clients right now. One server I really like the look of that's doing a client is PvP Lounge. They've been spending a ton of time on like a client that actually looks really nice, so I might even give that a go when it's actually out. I have no idea. Now I know the majority of this video was me running around the hub, so I just want to apologize for that. I just kind of realized like I was getting really into talking about the Badlion Client, and a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you run out of ideas or whatever, but I like just standing around talking to you guys sometimes. Like I could have done this in a live stream, but I wanted to make a video kind of making the Badlion Client a little bit more aware than it already is. You know, it's already pretty huge, so to me that's like the only option right now for like clients. Like I know a few servers are working on them, as I already said. Like, oh please, okay, I accidentally just shot my, I haven't warmed up at all, by the way. That's probably why I haven't been doing 1v1s, but using my pack here, if you guys are wondering what pack it is, it's the Spook pack. It's not the updated version because I actually don't have a download link for it, but the pack maker has changed a lot since the particles and everything is getting changed. So don't worry if you're like looking at this and like, it hasn't been changed yet, Tom. Yeah, that's because it actually hasn't been changed. It will be though. I'll make those changes and get them out for you in tomorrow's video, I think. I'm thinking I'm going to end things off there because we've been going for a good few minutes now. This was a talky video. I just want to apologize apologize for that. I talk so much in this video. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please be sure to leave a like. As I mentioned, I would have done face cam today, but I'm honestly not looking too good right now. I need to get a haircut. I kind of just got out of bed. So hope you guys had a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video, and goodbye.